The first chill of winter was in the air. A busy honey bee flew from one fragrant blossom to the next in a field of colorful flowers. Carefully, she harvested the final nectar of the season, knowing that her colony would not leave their cozy hive during the cold winter. She worked diligently to help gather enough food for their long confinement. Gradually, she filled her honey stomach with nectar until the nectar weighed almost as much as the honey bee. Then she returned to her hive and passed the nectar to a different worker who chewed the nectar to make it more digestible. Other worker bees spread the chewed substance around the honeycomb. Another team fanned the substance to dry it. Once it became honey, it was sealed off and stored for later use. Near the hive, another worker bee performed a dance for other workers that indicated they'd find the nectar-filled flowers if they flew northwest 5 kilometers. As usual, the worker bees visited up to 225,000 flowers that day. For only 30 grams of honey, they flew approximately 1600 round trips. The queen bee helped the colony by patiently laying 5 to 6 eggs each minute. This year, her perseverance had already produced more than 200,000 eggs. Many of these baby bees would become workers who gathered more food for the colony. Because every bee in this colony worked diligently, there was plenty of food for the winter. Bees are so hardworking that they often make much more honey than they need. Humans harvest this excess and have even used the honey to heal scars and burns. Hello friends, this is Rohini. As I had said in my earlier video, today I will be talking about the next character, diligence. So let us look into the what and why of diligence. First of all, let me explain what is diligence. Diligence can be described as willingly completing the task I have accepted. It is one of the 5 important ways we show personal responsibility. We also show personal responsibility through integrity, conviction, self-discipline, and wisdom. Diligence is the character quality that drives us to complete what we have begun, no matter what obstacles we may face in the process. Diligent people finish jobs they have been assigned, and they give the proper care and attention to each challenge they face. They persist until the task is completed. They do not quit if something takes longer than planned or is harder than expected. The opposite of a diligent person is a lazy person. A lazy person often completes assignment late and may ignore parts of the assignment or quit if the work seems too time-consuming or difficult. The second question which arises is, why have diligence? Societies work best when all citizens fulfill their responsibilities. A society's economy depends upon the productivity of its people. Lazy people hamper the economic and social progress of the community. Diligent citizens work persistently to do the right things the right way. Because success usually requires diligent effort. Diligent people generally succeed in life. They are typically optimistic about the possibility of achievement and may be the people who enjoy life the most. Diligent people might invent new products, excel in sports or music, or build a profitable business. They delight in what they do and refuse to quit when the work becomes difficult. Diligence strengthens a society. Now I will share two activities which you can do with your students. The first activity is, after telling them about the honeybee, ask these following questions. What facts in the story show that the worker bees are diligent? How does the queen bee show diligence? What would happen to bees if they were not diligent in gathering food? The second activity is to strengthen diligence. In other words, to help the children decide ahead of time what they will do in situations that call for diligence using real life situations. For example, band tryouts are next week. You need more practice on the tryout song. Your friend wants you to spend the weekend at his or her house to play a new game or to chit chat. What will you do? You really want to figure out a math problem. You have already gotten it wrong a few times. What will you do in such a situation? You will lose points on a paper for any errors. You could check your paper for errors or watch your favorite television show. In such a situation, what would you do? So, in this manner, you could make the students aware and alert. Hope this was helpful. In my next video, I will talk about Thomas Edison, the world's greatest inventor. All the best. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. God bless you all.